Was I wrong for telling the cashier that the credit card didn't belong to the girl? I was shopping at a high-end department store when I overheard two teenage girls admiring a pair of expensive boots. One girl, let's call her Boots Girl, mentioned that she wasn't worried about the price because she had her dad's credit card. That immediately caught my attention because, in my mind, that wasn't her card. I've told my son never to use mine, so I was curious about how she planned to get away with what I saw as fraud. Later, we ended up at the same register, and I saw her total go over 4 figures. Just as she was about to swipe, I told the cashier that the card wasn't hers, but her father's, and I wasn't sure she had permission. The girl and her friend turned to glare at me, clearly furious. Boots Girl insisted her dad had given her the card because it was a store card that earned him points. However, now that I had pointed it out, the cashier refused the card. The girl tried to show her ID to prove she had the same last name, but I insisted it was still fraud. She snapped at me to mind my own business, but I said it was my business because she was doing something illegal. I told her she needed to use her own card or I would call the police. At this point, she was furious. People were staring, and she ended up paying with her own card before storming out in tears. The cashier seemed irritated, and when I got home and told my husband, he said I was completely in the wrong.